I have the flu. No, I don't have the flu. I got the old, you know.
What have you got?
I'm just hot and I'm like tired. I just got like a
No
headache.
No, stop moaning. No one cares.
I'm not moaning. I'm just saying.
I'm just joking.
The reason why I sound like a person who smokes 40 a day.
Because you do.
I don't smoke 40 a day.
I know. Everyone knows.
And I've got an extremely hot face. It's because I don't feel very well.
Tell the people what they're here for.
We're doing a cute little haul. Basically, I wanted to show you my lampshades and I wanted everyone to tell me how good I am, okay? That's why people do hauls, right? Yes.
I think actually it would be more comedic like this.
Calabunga.
Now the party started.
So they were £4 each. And I tell you why I got them, because they've got that mushroom look. But I picked them up and I thought, oh, they do look mushroomy. They look like that 60s, 70s vibe. There's a slight gradient to the colour, like this caramel.
There is, definitely. This is a lot darker here. You can see that.
Caramel colour. I don't know, a caramel beige. And I thought, actually, they're very wearable in terms of they could go in a modern home, they could go in like a very themed home, they could go in a mid-century modern home.
I love that you said they were wearable.
For the house.
Wearable.
The housewares.
Houseware.
Houseware. Homeware.
Okay, that's wrong.
Anyway, so I saw them and then I saw one had £4 on it and I thought, oh, that's pretty good. And I really like lamps. So anyone who doesn't know, I love lamps. I've got such a problem with lamps, right? I buy lamps all the time. I love lamps, right? But I never buy into Resellers for myself. But I thought these really nice. And next to our bed, we've got white ones of these, which are glass. And I thought I'd have these next to my bed anyway. And then I looked to the top and I thought, that's vintage, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'm not an expert in any means, but it's got that real atomic, like, you tell me, like, you help me out on this one, because I can tell you, like, what season your bag's from, but it's old, right? Older. And then, so they're obviously pendant lights, or you could do uplight with them, I guess.
Well, actual fact, you could use it. You could put it on a lampshade. But the reality is, one of these things has been left in.
Yeah.
The actual thing. It was a cable. It was a pendant. It was a drop down. Yeah. So it would kind of sit like that in a room. You know.
They haven't got any stamping in or anything like that. They've got the old labels that say 100 watts.
Max 100 watts.
Which
it's older for sure.
Anyway, so I did a screenshot of them, and the first thing that comes up is obviously I'm going to say it wrong. I'm going to murder it. Guzzini, Guzzi or something like that. Anyway, and he makes obviously the atomic lamps, but he does a fitting with that colour.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? And anyway, I don't know how to. I can put obviously the style of that person in the title, but how would you tell? Would they be with the lampshades B sign? They're in a Perspex plastic, like a. Not Perspex, they're in a...
They're like a Perspex, like a plastic.
Plastic.
Not Perspex,
they're not glass or anything like that. But I think they're really cool. I would call them like mushroom lights. I know they're very like in vogue. I know they're going to sell really well. One sold for 55 on bids, so I'm hoping for 100 for the two.
We also mentioned that we buy like we've seen some of them. We bring in some more of the homeware into our videos. Doesn't mean we haven't always picked it up. We pick not a lot, but we pick up bits and pieces now and then. Especially so either we like or we think is more kind of fashionable, or you see kind of magazines or online or whatever. And we're going to start trying to bring that into our hauls, because some of the pieces are kind of irrelevant. They're just kind of quick buy, sell, fine. No one's interested. But like things like that, I think is cool. It's different, and we just thought we'd show you that anyway before we start the close.
Yeah, and I paid £4 for two basically, so. That's a good price, I thought.
Right, start with this.
So this is Me and M. Me and M's having a hot old moment at the moment. £7. £7 in a cat. It is a fully knitted.
In the cats.
I get out of the way. It's a fully knitted floor length maxi, and then it's got like this scarf. No, that's the sleeve. It's got like this scarf.
Yeah, there's a scarf.
Pussy bow like vibe. I guess that's how you would say it. Would you say it like that?
Yeah, if it just looks like a regular kind of, you could kind of have a drapey scarf. You can have however you want to.
Anyway, it's just I think it's just a cotton. Have a look.
It is. It's ribbed cotton.
Anyway, these dresses go really well on eBay at the moment. They're having a real vibe. I'm actually going to push this. I'm going to go 80 to 100. A couple have sold in that upper echelon. But I'm going to go for it because I've been selling this brand really well at the moment. So I'm happy to have found that for £7.
Cool.
Yes. The scarf is also detachable.
Oh, this is cool.
Hoping that my face will like puce down. Anyway, This was in the same shop. So this is a size 14, a brand we haven't really mentioned because we haven't picked up in a long time.
MOLOH.
I call it.
What you call it? A lot of things.
I call it Molo. I do.
like Bolo, but like not.
Molo.
Or YOLO, Molo.
I say equestrian loosely because it's more of a country brand.
Do you know
it was
what I call
a very independent brand, but it's very expensive.
I feel like it's Little Red Riding Hood who wants to be a little bit like Vivian Westwood.
If they specialise in military jackets, like not actual military jackets, but military
style
jackets, and they can retail up to £1,000. Like if you get the right one, you're making a lot of money on their military jackets.
We said in the video,
especially the tails.
We sold even more so. We sold a kind of more casual leather gilet from this brand. And I think that went for like £250-300 at the time.
£250 at the time.
Yeah.
I also got a military jacket from that saying that one for £250. But this is wool and it's plaid, which I think is a very like attractive thing. People love a plaid. Honestly, I'm trying to bring the comedy. It's just not happened. Pray for my health.
You're trying hard. I give you that.
I am trying my best.
It was £20, so it wasn't cheap. It was hooded. Yep.
I think like a lot of people wear this brand to, like the races, country, like endeavours, country clubs and
this
things.
Is supposed to be like a cutesy version. Like the normal stuff, like you say, is very more kind of
tailored,
like
structured, very serious.
Some equestrian piece, that kind of thing. Whereas this is a lot more
fun.
Yeah, it is. The colour, the pattern, everything about it. Anyway, I can't really show it like to its full kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, we paid 20, so we paid up in terms of paying for things.
That's the brand.
However, I'm looking to get 250 to 300 back on this. I haven't actually researched these hoodie coats, so I don't know.
No,
it might be like worth millions, but
yeah, fingers crossed. But as much as we know about the brand, once again, each item individually can be totally different. Colour can be different. Cut can be different. So you've got to kind of do your research, as we always say. Anywho. You okay there, Chief?
I couldn't work out whether that was the side of the room or the light, but it's the side of the room. We picked this up because of the condition. Right. I know this sounds like a weird thing to say. This is mint velvet. Mint velvet's very hit and miss for us, so we only pick it up if it's really trendy, or jeans. I like picking up jeans.
It's lips.
This has got lips. So there is a famous designer called Marcus Lufner.
Lufus?
Lufus?
Looks like Lufus.
Maybe it's Lufus. Anyway, who was very famous for the lips, and because of that has like a little bit of a cult following. It's not actually my thing. I don't really get it, but it's very like early 2000s, isn't it? But this is it's an XL. It's only got flick on because it's literally just been on our carpet.
Yep.
And we got like a Hessian carpet. Anyway. It's in extremely good quality condition. I think it hasn't been washed.
No, it hasn't been.
So
it's been maybe worn.
£6, and we got this in a very affluent town that prices mint velvet like through the Wahoozy. No, it's still like really fluffy inside.
I'm saying it hasn't been, yeah.
But XL's really good size, so I'm hoping to get 30. I'm going to push £30, Con. I'm going to push
with a good steaming lint roll. This is like it's fresh, like new, you know.
Luscious, like bread and butter vibes for me. Pick this up. I sold the Last Save the Queen. It was very popular in the comment section, and that was all ruffled and fluffy.
We only had that for a short amount of time. Literally, what did we buy it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Tops,
yeah.
maximum.
Which once again, for some, which is so niche, as a lot of people would say.
I find with this brand, the weirder the better. So if it is really strange, then you should probably buy it. £7.95, which seems like a lot, but the other one sold very fast for 50. There was 2 in this shop. There was a plain one, which was just like without this.
It wasn't plain, but it was printed, but it didn't have this stuff.
And then this one, which had all this felted, blobbly, bloobly.
Like half of me is like that's like a child's kind of
I don't know what it looks
project.
Like. It kind of looks like intestines.
There's blue.
It does, like all this bit. These like peanuts. Please don't touch me.
Anyway, it's got the usual kind of ring at the back as well. All these, including the bags which you picked up recently as well.
We also got a bag at the same time, but we left it still in the car. Does anyone do that? Does anyone just fill their car and then stays in the car?
£7.95 this was.
Medium. I'm going to go 45.
Cool.
Just because I think this has a very slight... Oh, it doesn't come across on camera though.
No, it doesn't.
It's slight wear, like as in it's like being worn.
You can see it kind of here, yeah. It's not, and even this stuff, it's not matte or
but it's felted anyway, so it's meant to be like that.
But it's not. Yeah, I agree. Like when you see the mint velvet is like kind of pristine, fresh. This there's some use in this. You know, it's worn. Yeah.
But it's still very good, and I still wouldn't have not picked it up.
For sure. This is a nice basic. So this was £4.
We all wish this was cashmere.
This is Bora.
It's not cashmere, right?
Kind of boring.
We want knits. It's just a Pima. That's a piece of fluff. It's not a stain. It's just a Pima, but it was £4. That's very good money.
What do you expect?
25.
Easy money.
But it is easy.
Pick it up,
It's quick,
buy it, sell
easy. It's a nice berry colour.
This is cool. So this was £3.95. It's Sweaty Betty. Once again, really nice condition because we all know this just dies, the print. It's a t-shirt, like a tech t-shirt, but it's got a drawstring.
For all your drawing needs.
First, so if you want to... I don't.
No, that would just accentuate my gut.
Same. Guts. Jesus. Anyway, how much would you expect for this, my dear?
I like to get 30 out of Sweaty. Unless it's a vest, because they retail lower. So I would expect 25 back.
Awesome.
Vest.
Awesome. Speaking of awesome...
These are toast. Toast. Woo, toast. Do you know what?
£5.
These are nice. These are like a coral.
Look at the colour. Like, that's a vibe.
Burnt peach.
How do we feel that colour on me?
Burnt peach. Coral. Dusty coral.
Dusty? Dusky or dusty?
I don't know. I always say dusty, but
it's dusky.
Dusky. Anyway, paid £5 for these, did we?
We did indeed. I just said that.
Wow. What size are they?
They're bigger.
They are... I'll show you in a minute. They're a size 16. When you see this in toast, know that this is the grails of toast. You see that, yeah? You can read it. That means it hasn't been overwashed. These wash out so quickly.
Yeah, a couple washing. Good night, Vienna. I don't know why people aren't like washing these like 50 or 40 degrees anymore. People know not to. So it's not that the print is like being kind of...
No, they just wear
burnt
out.
off or anything.
It's just the type of cotton.
Yeah, it's just not great for those kind of prints.
45.
Okay, so this is a shirt from Equipment. It's rayon and silk, and it was
all the
£6.
lovely people were telling me the name of this. Do you remember?
Off the top of my head, I don't. The process.
Don't be a D.
Yeah, it was.
Dove coat.
I've let
Tell us again.
Down.
Burnt out. It's burnt out
or acid.
No. It was beginning with D.
Yeah, no. But the process is it's burnt in with acid.
Is it?
Yes, that's what someone said. I'm gonna read the comment back at some point.
Anyway, it's beautiful. If you had that on like naked skin, let me get some naked skin for you.
This is too much. Beautiful.
No, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
The shimmers.
The shape's nice. The buttons are nice. Once again, the brand is great.
Lovely buttons.
A great brand as well for lovely buttons. A great brand as well for specifically for Vestiaire. We've had multiple pieces. Nearly every single one we've sold from as regards the shirt equipment, always on Vestiaire. Don't be scared to use other platforms. Don't be scared to
sell things.
Sell things. Why not?
They normally go, the plain ones I normally get about £75 for. I did just let I'm going to be transparent. I did just let a pale purple one go for 50 because it's been lingering in my life.
Yep.
But I think 50 to 75 is fine.
I mean, that's strong money. By most people, like I've seen equipment shirts go for £20-25. So to be fair, still strong even at that, even with that discount.
It's exceptional. So I'm going to aim higher on that because it's got that exceptional finish to it.
100%.
This is a shirt.
This is Woolrich.
Woolrich. Size is small.
100% cotton.
Is it? Oh my goodness, that's a big small.
But it's a big small.
It's lovely colour.
But the colours, even like you can see on video, like they bang. I would also say that literally looks like a winter shirt. I would also say that it's a heavyweight. It's a heavyweight kind of flannel cotton almost. Yeah.
Brushed. It's vintage, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Woolrich. Woolrich is a great brand and they're great for flannels. They're great for knits. This is a beautiful colourway.
What did we pay for this? Because the tag's is off, obviously.
£6.
And what would you expect for it, my dear?
I haven't actually looked. I'm like upwards of 50 at this point in my head.
Do you know what? Colours. The other thing about these heavy flannels, right, is sometimes I've seen people mention before
they look lovely
on Instagram.
on me.
It's good colours. It is actually. I've seen people with flannels always say that it looked too worn, it looked too kind of faded. Honestly, flannel does that pretty much instantly of wearing it. Never be put off by that. If someone's buying a flannel, like I got a couple Ralph ones, and to be honest with you, I always buy them like half kind of worn, because even if I bought brand new, within a couple of days or a couple of wears, it's gonna look. It's this, you know what I mean? It's that kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's the kind of wear you get when the fabric rubs even against each other. So don't be put off buying flannels which look kind of faded or washed out slightly. They still sell. That's kind of part of the
patina.
Yeah.
A charm.
It's a characteristic. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
This has been a sweet and short haul, based on the fact that we've done loads of hauls over on Instagram. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, then maybe you should if you're into the hauls. We also do a giveaway. We just gave away an Aspinall of London card holder. Next up is some money. That is free money. There's some Costa and there's some TK Maxx up for grabs.
You want to do retail arbitrage, you want to buy yourself something nice, you want to hit the yellow ticket sale like crazy, or you want to give it away to a family member, or you want to give it to the lady next door. She'd appreciate it either way. If you want to get a coffee, if you want to get a cake, if you want to do whatever you want to do, if you want to pass it to the lady at the desk and say the next 3 people, 4 people, 100 people, whatever. There's not enough for 100 people, I'll be honest.
A lot of people always say...
do what you want to do with them.
A lot of people always say, I would love to buy you a coffee. And you know what? We don't want anything from you. We are here
We're going to buy you the coffees.
Talk your ears off, because that's what we enjoy. So we're going to buy you the coffees. How about that? How about those apples? It has been short and sweet. Yeah, like I said, if you're into hauls, then we do a few more over on Instagram, and more will be coming. And we are going to do a few more informational videos coming up.
Yeah, this is something we haven't spoken about on YouTube yet, but...
Big butts.
Big ones. No.
Why did you go like that?
Well, it's not like a butt, is it? It's like butt. Anyway, moving away from butts, but not totally. We basically said that we used to, on the first channel we ever set up, which was our kind of more retail, based on our retail shop previously, we used to go through handbags, luxury accessories, card holders, wallets, shoes, anything we did basically, and even clothes. We would do kind of in depth on each on an item. So sometimes point out things to look for if you're looking for authentic pieces. Sometimes just kind of general like sizing. Is it oversized? Does it come kind of do you buy 2 sizes up? Do you buy 2 sizes too small? Whatever it might be, just general information, going through the product, telling you what's good, what's bad, general overviews of products, and once again, kind of things leading towards authentication too. Maybe tips and tricks to help you kind of work out quickly: is it good? Is it bad? Who cares? Me, I don't. Anyway, so we used to do those kind of videos. Now we don't post on that channel anymore. We don't do. So we can kind of go a bit more in depth with that kind of stuff now, and we're going to. So once or twice a week, maybe we're gonna. What are you looking for?
I feel like something was moving around me.
It was me.
Oh, I think it's raining.
So for example, a great example we have right here. There was a Bayswater. A Mulberry Bayswater.
We just have weird things lying around.
We will show you hardwares. We will show you different leathers. We will show you how to once again look after something maybe. Lots of stuff which we never
like vintage label Celine.
So just stuff which basically we haven't covered on this channel before, and maybe that I don't know in some ways because we've never posted it on YouTube, that could help. Yeah, even that like authentication or like whatever it might be.
People really fall on these.
Well, because they do good fakes too. I'll be honest. So that's half the problem.
In-depth videos coming your way to a screen near you.
It'll be this screen. Anyway, that's enough of us talking.
I'm sorry it's a short one today, but I wanted to put out content.
Short, 18 minutes.
But I really wanted to like crawl in. I just want to crawl into like a warm hole and have like a hot coca. You know, with like little marshmallows in.
You like a coca?
And I would like it served to me in an anthropology mug while I watch Luther.
Luther. In the comments if you're watching Luther, or you're going to see the new Luther, or whatever about Luther. Or...
Also, if anyone wants to help me with my lampshades, I'd be really appreciative. I also would just like the Pound Girl reseller to comment and tell me that she's proud of me. And that's all. That's all I want.
Please.
Just do it even if you're not.
Even if you hate them, just be nice.
Lie. Okay?
Love you, bye.